What is happening?
It's about Jordan. Girl, he's all over the news.
Next Wednesday.
That's disturbing. Is it true?
Hell no, it's not true.
No, she's telling the truth.
Are you gonna stick by him?
Well, folks, Gary did it again. He is going to ruin Jordan by coming up with some scheme to have a news story leak that the upcoming councilman had been engaging in inappropriate activities with an underage girl. And woo, it is going to take the media by storm. Now, my question is, will Andi stand by his side during this time? And it's like I mentioned in my trailer breakdown. I think that her opting to stay with Jordan will actually be detrimental to her career, because at this point, you know, she is trying to make partner. The heads at the company will be like, first it was Gary Borders, and you just saw the situation his underhanded tactics put us through. Now you've been everywhere on television and the newspapers and whatnot, standing beside Jordan. And now this news story about him messing around with an underage girl, this is not a good look for his campaign. And you standing by his side and then us propping you up as the new partner with your last name at the, end of our logo. It's not a good look for our company. I have no doubt in my mind Andi is probably going to drop Jordan like a bad habit. It is kind of messed up though, because we don't know how she's going to look at this situation, because remember, Fatima was already whispering in her ear about a couple episodes ago, well, look, Andi, these politicians, they all got secrets and whatnot. And I mean, what was it? Jordan's competition was outed for having an affair with one of his co-workers or something like that on the campaign trail. And it's been going on for a while. Yet this dude has been promoting himself as a family man for years, so Fatima was just warning Andi, look, when it comes to politicians, if they dig up dirt on one person, they're going to come out with a story on another. So just have a talk with Jordan and make sure everything is cool. So, Andi's probably going to let that, hang over her head when she makes her decision, because she confronts Jordan about it. And he's going to be like, look, this is not true at all. No, this never happened. But yet you have Andi who's fearful about everything because, Danny's going to ask the real question. So are you going to stand by him or what? It's really a question of, is Andi going to stand by her man when he needs it the most? Or is she going to allow her own fears about how this will impact her life and career make the decision for her? Which is interesting, because I think one of the dynamics of the Sistas group right now is that all of the women, well, almost all the women, they're in positions where they either need to be there for their man because their man needs them the most, or in some cases the woman needs them. Well, actually, yeah. In some cases, the women, they need their man to be there when they need him the most. Because when you look at it this way, Jordan is going to take a major hit in terms of his campaign and his reputation. And he's going to need Andi by his side, but she might not decide to do it for her own career. Sabrina is making the decision of, I want to freeze my eggs, and if I have a kid on my own, would you still be with me, Rich? Which I feel like is stupid, because he already said he didn't want kids in the first place. Fatima just got accepted into law school. She's been holding Zach down for the longest time with helping get custody of his son. But now it's like, okay, baby, I need to do this for me, because I've always dreamed of going to law school and whatnot. So I need you to be there for me when I need you the most, because I held you down when you needed me the most. So will Zach be there for Fatima when, she needs him? With Danny, it's not really about holding it down. Tony has done a lot in terms of holding her down and helping her get better on the road to therapy. But it's not that Tony needs Danny to hold him down, because he got his kids. He's like, look, yeah, they stay with their mom, but now she needs me to step up and they're going to stay with me for the summer. So you knew what this was. I mean, to be fair, though, it's like you did say they were with their mom, and he was going to say during their lunch, but remember, she took the day off. Hey, my kids are coming for the summer, just to give her a heads up. So Now it's like, Danny, that's pretty much your call. It's like, Tony doesn't really need you. It's just like, hey, it is what it is. I got kids, deal with it or don't. It's up to you. So I do feel like, when it boils down to it, Andi is probably going to pick her. I don't think she's going to stay by Jordan's side. And this is coming from the perspective of she's not looking at this from the Gary did this. No, I feel like this is her looking at it from the, oh my gosh, Fatima warned me about this kind of thing. And now this story came out. I can't be with this dude. I do hope we explore the angle of Penelope versus Andi. Penelope's not going to believe this crap. Penelope is not going to believe it. But will she talk to Andi about it? Because it's like, Andi, my brother really needs you. I know him. He wouldn't do anything like this. So why are you just going to dump him because you want your career to, continue to explode? So I wonder if this is going to cause a falling out between them when these two are working behind the scenes to, bring Gary down. So I am very interested to see the angle that they're going to tackle this from, because like Gary said, this could be the best way of two birds, one stone. He wanted to ruin Jordan's campaign, which I thought was going to happen when he donated $100,000 and then the feds came after him. So I thought that was going to make Jordan look bad. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Don't forget, remember the death certificate and the picture of that little white kid? I wonder if that's going to play, some kind of role in this entire thing. But yeah, look, Gary's cooking up something very, very, very bitter and evil. And it looks like it's going to leave a major impact on the characters starting next week. But let me know how you think things will unfold. Do you think Andi's going to stay by Jordan's side? Do you think she should? Do you think it's going to be self-preservation where she's going to try to distance herself from him? Do you think Penelope is going to play a role in it? How is she going to feel about everything? Or will Andi eventually get to the conclusion that Gary is the one behind all of this? So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.